But okay, Mooncastles is back. Just to reiterate, so Grace Van Dien, I hope I said her name correctly. If I'm not, I apologize. She is an actor. She was in Stranger Things. She is a gamer. She is a content creator. You know, she's got a pretty decent Twitch following and just following in general because you know she's in Stranger Things and everybody loves Stranger Things. I've never seen it, probably never will. But so she joined FaZe, and FaZe, as you know, is on the decline. Just like their stock is down, and just esports in general is not a very lucrative business to get into. And the FaZe guys have a problem with her joining the team because she's a woman. That's basically kind of what it narrows down to. I can see both sides of the argument. Like it's not her fault. She accepted the offer to join FaZe. Like FaZe even added Snoop Dogg. What does Snoop Dogg have to do with video games? You know, and Snoop Dogg got no backlash. Everyone was like, "Oh, Snoop Dogg is in FaZe, then this is awesome. This rocks, you know?" So I feel like there's definitely a double standard here. And I guess he sent her a message, and we are going to another fucking message buffer again. So this FaZe Rain guy sent her a message, and we are going to listen that message.
But people running the company are the ones that just hired a female creator to help bring in that energy to the space, so I don't really have hatred towards them. In response to him using me as the poster child, I just said, "Get fucking wrecked." And he didn't like that. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear this, but this is his response to me saying that.
Over, Grace, I'm sorry. All I want to say is you're golden Valorant. Make Stranger Things your entire personality even though you're all on one episode. You found out about Twitch through Tumblr. Not only have you not hit a trick shot, but you don't even know what the fuck that is. When you were still playing with Barbies, I made my first million out of this industry. And on top of it, you're excruciatingly made who I would never let touch me on my drunkest night.
Were you guys able to hear that? That's the founder of the company, the organization I just joined. That's the founder of the organization that I just joined, talking about me.
So basically, if you guys heard that, that guy was like, "You can't hit a trick shot. You didn't know what a trick shot is. I wouldn't even sleep with you." Like, why would you say that to somebody, to one of your employees? Like, that's insane. And then he said she's gold in Valorant. Like, who cares if she's gold in Valorant, you know? And of course, like, all this backlash is not good for the FaZe brand. That's already garbage right now. Know what I'm saying? So that was a couple days ago, I think 4 days ago, and here is the latest update. I think this is Twitter. In FaZe Rain's new video, Grace Fan, I hope I'm saying her name, Dien, was left in tears before threatening to leave FaZe, and this video was uploaded from Drama Alert. So oh boy, let's see how this goes.
Fucking hurt. I almost died. And I called you mid, and you responded something that almost took my life, that almost left my mom without a son and support. See, I can play that fucking game all day.
I'm an actor too, bitch!
Fuck that game. I don't give a fuck. And it's like, how could you let other people hurt your feelings? Do you not believe in yourself? Are you not a confident woman? You should be. You should be. You've accomplished great things. You should feel confident in yourself.
Am I
Fuck
not
all
a
that.
confident woman? You don't know me.
So then how's this hurting your feelings? If I called you mid, you should be like, fuck him. Who cares what I say? And if you bring up my drug past, are you getting emotional?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just speaking the truth. I don't want you to get emotional.
I don't like.
This guy's a douche. Are you getting emotional? He's just going in on her. Like, I'm different. Like, if someone's just talking shit to my face, like, I'm not gonna start crying. I'll get angry. But like, obviously people handle different emotions, different situations. But the fact that he's getting mad at her for getting emotional when she has gotten nothing but hate ever since she joined the organization, it's not even her fault. Like, if someone said, "Hey, you want to join FaZe?" If someone walked up to me and was like, "Hey, you want to join FaZe?" I'm gonna say yes. Know what I'm saying? And she is a gamer. Like, I don't understand what the big problem is. Like, she can game, even though she's not at the insanely high level that they are. Know what I'm saying? Like, she's not going to be hitting trick shots in Valorant, but she can still game. And the same with Snoop Dogg. Like, nobody had a problem when Snoop Dogg joined. Why is it a problem when she joined? Snoop Dogg even freaking left because FaZe is so bad. And this guy's a clown for reacting to his own video, but here we go.
Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just being very logical. I understand how you feel, but you brought things up against me. How do you expect me to react?
I think you're a terrible person.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she's pulling the acting shit out now.
I agree with her. Like, this guy's a douche. You know, I'm not a fan of this guy. He's a jerk.
Because I said that
Pulling the acting shit out now?
How am I a terrible person for what?
Pulling the acting
How
shit
am I a
out
terrible
now.
person? Explain.
I don't owe you an explanation, actually.
And I owe you an explanation.
Macho, tell Vera that I'm not doing this video, and if they release anything, that I'm leaving, please.
Rain is a douche. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, why would you bully somebody like that? Know what I'm saying? What value do you get from bullying somebody like that? You know? He's being so mean. Yeah, like and the fact that he's reacting to his own video of thinking he's cool while he's attacking her is just insanity to me. Like, I don't understand the hubris a man can have. Like, nobody respects you because you can hit trick shots in a video game, you know? Like, I choose to judge somebody on the content of their character, and this guy's character is trash, in my opinion. And it's a damn shame because I remember Castell and I, we were younger. We'd watch FaZe videos. Castell could hit trick shots. I'm sorry, I can barely speak. I remember growing up, Castell would hit trick shots in Nuketown in Black Ops 1 and 2. I'd watch him do it. I could never do it, but Castell could. He could quick scope, he could spin around, do all the crazy stuff. Castell was always the more talented guy because he definitely worked on stuff as opposed to I did. But I remember looking up to these guys when I was younger. Back when we were younger, like, we didn't have it, we had dial-up internet, so YouTube wouldn't work. So we would go to the library, and when I would go to the library, I would look up Machinima. That's a throwback for all you young guys, Machinima, and I would look up the videos of just people hitting trick shots. Machinima doesn't exist today anymore, I don't think. And so I would watch these trick shot videos, and I'd be like, wow, FaZe is so cool. I would love to join FaZe or be in a gaming organization, and this, that, and the third. And it's a shame just how low they become, you know? The way I get gang fucked by ads. Yeah, Mooncastles, you and those ads are not in a very good relationship at the moment. Men to get over themselves, though the gaming community is pretty much male dominant, and women or non-men start to trickle into the spotlight. They constantly show how incel and like-minded they are. But here's what I was gonna say. Okay, no, I totally agree with you. Like, why are you making a spectacle of bullying this poor lady? Like, what has she done? Although the only thing she has done wrong was accepting this to join FaZe, because it's just brought nothing but harassment, and it's not even her fault. Like, I would have done the same thing in her situation, you know? It's just a damn shame just how people, and then you go on these Twitter comments. I know Twitter's a cesspool. Typical women, demands explanations, offers none, wants to produce content, threatens you if you release it, storms off like a child, but hangs around in the doorway for a final word nobody asked for. Like, just cringe. Like, you're just judging her on her actions.
I'm fucking hurt.
Shut up. You're just judging her on her actions, but not the way she was treated. Like, there's for every action there's a reaction. She's acting like that because how she's been treated basically since she's joined this organization, you know? And it's a damn shame how people only, oh, she's a woman, she's acting like this because she's a woman. I would do the same thing if someone said, yo, Starforce, FaZe Starforce, you've joined FaZe, and then everyone's like, who the fuck is Starforce? Fuck this guy. He's only joining FaZe because he's a Overwatch player. We only hit trick shots in Overwatch. You know, like, if I was getting harassed for joining FaZe from day one and getting all the messages and all the hate she's got, I would act the exact same way, man. And, like, say, even if I was joining a band, say I'm filling in as a guitarist for a super popular metal band, and I look at all the comments, and everyone's just saying, oh, they're only adding him to this band because they're saying, we'll say because I'm black in this case, because that's my defining trait, because that's how they seem to see Grace. They only see Grace because she's a woman. So, well, in this case, we'll say, oh, he's only in the band because he's black, and they need to fill their quota. Like, why don't you look into the content of my character and what I have to offer instead of immediately dismissing me? Know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like they need to do with Grace. Like, if you're in Stranger Things, good for her. Like, it's her fault she's a good actor. That's what you're going to hold against her. It's her fault that she's a popular gamer. That's what you're going to hold against her. FaZe is dying. Let's look at FaZe stock. Look at this shit. It's in the fucking gutter. Well, I guess it came up. But it's still, like, and it's going down. As of today. I mean, it's not going down a lot, but still. If you feel like FaZe has been scamming people since forever. I do remember reading something. I do remember reading something that FaZe Rain guy, I think he made like a bunch of money. Like his first million that he was claiming in that video, he was like, before you were even 10, I made my first million. I think he made it after scamming people on cryptocurrency. If I'm correct. I could be wrong. Don't want to accuse him of that, but I did remember reading something about somebody in FaZe scamming somebody. So it could be him, it could not be. That's just what I remember reading. It's 1:15. I need to go to bed for real. But they have stock. Yeah, for real. The stock is going down. Gaming organizations in general are going, like esports in general, is just not a lucrative business to go into. They made a CSGO website and they scammed so many people. Okay, Castell would know. It's 4:15 there. Mooncastles. You need to get some rest. But I just wanted to say, let's give Grace some love. She does not deserve this. FaZe, just this incel, just grip this guy holds. It's ridiculous, and I feel bad that a lot of people just aren't taking her side on this. Like, I understand both sides of the argument, like, oh, we're only having her because she's a girl, but at the same time, times have changed, you know? Like, a girl can be just as good as a guy at nearly everything, you know what I'm saying? So, I definitely think gaming has no place for sexism.